totality of the situation is every time I'm good at something, they're harassing me. I don't want them in my life. Like, they're sex traffickers. They pretend they're good. They pretend they're all Hollywood. But there's an underlying fact of sex trafficking and holding me hostage and not letting me go. It's been happening for 7 years. Wherever I go to work, they come and start paying Bitcoin. And at the end of the day, there is somebody really seriously whacked in the head. Do you want to mutilate my vagina and show it all over Christchurch to outcast me to a group of people to make sure that I can't be part of the society? And then you're denying me the right to be in Australia. You'd also made my reputation really bad by my true colours by showing me in exile. But I'm a prisoner of war. I don't have the same choices as you. They're blocking my emails. And what I'm saying is I don't ever consent to my landlord using potty parties and vaginal blackmail. Like, it's blackmail, him and my ex, and then to honour kill me in front of the public that I'm unworthy of love. I mean, is that Kiki's little knife at me? Well, let me tell you something. I spent 15 years being a very good girl, and I went in purgatory, and I was isolated, and I didn't have sex with anyone. I'm not around rooting around communities being like, pick me and make sure when we're in the public I act pure, virginal, demure and very innocent. And I'm not somebody that pays gangsters like this mother and beats the shit out of women and says, wow, today's such a happy day. Gorgeous day. I feel sensational. The happiness and the optimism is beaming through my veins. I'm so happy. I'm going to pump some iron today and be positively, like, nutritionally, like, clean and beautiful and put a public persona of somebody completely different. Let's just push away that I'm violent and we'll just pump out in the public that I'm optimism. I'm optimism, George. And then it's like, oh, well, I'm Poppy. I'm so nice. What I'm doing is transforming a very well-educated woman to a piece of shit, that scum of the nation that's going to be poor for the rest of her life. And I'm going to make sure no one ever loves her ever again and make sure she's so tarnished that no one will ever want anything to do with her ever again, her and the Joker. And it's like everything to do with my identity that I asked for intervention for identity theft was denied. Everything I asked for help with about the blacklists was denied. And this is a crime now because I had real rape issues and you can't say I'm ugly. This is discrimination on top of abuse and apartheid. For you to have a whole nation outcasting me of your association and persecute me over my weight after a lot of violence isn't fair because I was skinny 2 years ago. It's some underlying weight. I don't sit and eat bad food all day. I got scared about the public. There was a lot of hate. There's actually a videotape of me running and asking somebody for help. And he said, what's happening? And I said, nobody wants to help me. They're all saying I'm fucking ugly and abusing me. And there's a video. There's all this footage of it. So I'm not lying. I'm being tricked like utter dirt while these people that are so arrogant and a massive apartheid, like they're better and holier than everybody, that their penis and genitalia is better than everybody else. They're actually like getting around and cooking people's genitals alive with chemicals just to be some sort of public entertainment of greatness. And they're also making me a war crime by making me a pest of society to all of the shops, which is causing discrimination, and it's illegal. You're not allowed to cause discrimination in a public centre, which they have. They've been telling everyone I'm on a holiday. So there is so much war crimes, and you're all getting paid to keep a lid on it because she wants to transform my life. And I'm saying, no, Poppy. A year ago, I was fine until you drowned me in this water that you guys were light workers, elite light workers, elite wives, and I got trashed as a dark woman when really I was just at my mum's home sick making artwork. How was that dark? I didn't do anything wrong apart from yell out nigger and scream when I saw Kylie was raping me with Izzy B and some stew guy. That's all that happened. And she took my tablet and she's basically erasing evidence left, right, and centre. She's erasing my time by constantly setting me back by taking my devices, constantly coming into my home. You can't say, I just stayed in a home. They said it's Charlotte's home. They said the Spice Girls are in there. They said I'm jealous of Kiki. And it's like, this is shit I don't need in my home. But I don't get democracy because there's some sort of privilege where these women seem to get violent for being VIPs. And I don't get it. It's like, what is being a VIP? You've got to get your pussy out and then you get to dominate everybody in the world if your pussy's a certain colour in society. I mean, it's getting really, really beyond a joke, this fascism. It's gone on for 7 years and I want to know why this man wants so much power over me. I'm not a slave and I feel like this is a real real abuse of power. You can't keep somebody outcast of society for 20 years. This is violence. You have to understand, you can't, even I asked for help with the toilet videos and they're still making a poo factory where I stink. It's violence. Why am I not allowed the same rights as anybody else? Because every time I'm going for something at work, these Arabs kick me down and it's like, what are you afraid of? Why won't you let me stand in my power? Why won't you? I don't get it. It's like you and this Ruth lady have done everything and Trump to stop me from just getting on with my life. It's got to be a big power struggle. I wouldn't have had sex with any of these men. I'm not like that. And I'm just saying, I think it's really cruel to put me here just to open my vagina and make me smelly mango instead of letting me be with my family. I don't know what this whole thing is about, but somebody needs to start asking, what is this massive power struggle about? Why won't they let me have fun or social rights?